Hello and welcome to Tarzan Art. Today we are going to remake an old series, the How to Draw Anime series, which the old art was interesting. To begin, we're going to look at a reference to see placement of things like the eyes, ears, nose. This can change between styles. I thought a easy starting style would be the My Hero Academia style. I feel like it's a very basic and easy to work with style. So here you can see me just marking where everything is and a base guideline. Like things like where the eyes are, the middle line where the nose and the mouth will line up, the way the hair goes, just all this different stuff going on in our reference. When you look at a different reference for another anime, you might see that the eyes are smaller or a little bit higher or lower. It all just depends on the style. And when you remove the reference though, you get a very clear placement of everything, although it looks pretty freaky. So just before we start, I'm going to prove that I can draw anime. Even though I don't post it on here, I do post my anime drawings on Instagram if you'd like to see that. Now let's start on the sketch. First off, when you want to draw a certain anime style, you need to remember that every person is unique and different, and so will your art. So even if you're copying a certain style, it may not look exactly like that. You'll be able to see you within that art style. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to copy something. It's not going to be a perfect copy. Also, if you're doing something like a style you haven't done in forever, you haven't done at all, it's not gonna look great the first time or exactly how you want it. This is my first attempt at this, so it may not look exactly how I want it to. When doing all the guidelines and stuff though in this drawing, I kept forgetting that I needed to do them and follow the reference I just laid out. I don't know what was going through my head. I think I was just going straight to muscle memory, just working how I normally do instead of following the guidelines for the video. You can see me going back and adding certain marks because I forgot to put those in the breakdown. For example, I'm going back to look at the shape of the ears so I can get them right. I always find that people find the inside of the ears kind of difficult to do, but really you can just do a few simple lines and it looks amazing. That's one thing some people forget, is that in these really stylized styles, that sometimes all you need is simplicity. You don't need all that extra detail and stuff. It just kind of clutters what you're going for, especially in these styles which are used for animation. You want something more simple because you're going to be drawing that thing over and over and over again. Which is a good reminder that our animation is coming out when we hit 1K, so we are very close. I've started working on episode 3, and there are 2 trailers out. I'll leave a link for one of those in the description. And there might even be a 3rd one coming. If you guys are interested, I could post some videos of me drawing the characters and talking a little bit about it. And that will bring me to my last little announcement, is that I want to do more longer videos like this and some fun things like challenges and games and stuff. So if you want to see anything like that, comment down below what you'd like to see and any suggestions for those kinds of videos. I'm adding in the sketch for the hair now, which people apparently find Deku's hair very hard to draw. I always thought it was kind of simple because it was just like a really big poof. Although when I was younger, I really struggled with that shading. It was a different shading than I was used to, and I was still learning how to draw, so although you never stop learning when it comes to art. Even now I'm trying to learn more realistic styles. So I'm going to start the inking soon, and that all, including the coloring and shading, is going to be very sped up, and then you'll see the final product. Enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.